Welcome back. Game number 2 coming your way in this doubleheader between the Central Christian Tigers and the SAGU Lions. Of course, the Lady Lions victorious by 32 just a couple of minutes ago. But before we start any action here, let's go down live courtside to our courtside reporter, Kristen Urban, who's with head coach Delton Deal. Kristen, down to you.
Thanks, Adam. Coach Deal, you just knocked off the number 12 team in the NAIA. How do you feel going into today's game?
It was a really great win last night. We played great defense. We did some good things, but last night was last night. We got to come focus in and do it again today.
What's it going to take to come out with a win today?
I think intensity and effort, trying to honor our seniors with our play, and just help them to get off on a good note tonight and finish the season strong.
Thanks, Coach Deal, and good luck tonight. Back to you, Adam.
Thank you, Kristen. Thank you, Coach Deal. As always, Coach Delton Deal, short, to the point, John.
Yeah, man, a few words, but very quality thoughts.
He talked about the seniors and honoring them. Tonight is senior night. And if you're just joining us, they were honored in between the women's victory and just now. The 3 seniors for the SAGU Lions, Desmond Metter, Remington Mitchell, and of course Josh Swearingen. All going to be big factors in this game tonight. And it's always good to see these every single senior on your team contributing and being a leader all season long.
Absolutely, and these are some great leaders that are on this team. Going to be a very exciting game tonight, Adam. This team in Central Christian has shocked a couple teams and been right there at the end of the game in almost every game they played in this half of the season. So I anticipate a very big point output and a lot of scoring and a barn burner.
Central Christian, as you see these standings in the SAGU Athletic Conference, Central Christian is out of it. The playoff teams are set in stone. Only thing that matters from here on out is seeding. The Lions can only finish as high as 2 in the seeding for the bracket in the SAGU Athletic Conference tournament. But Central Christian, with maybe an upset victory here, could shake things up a little bit. There you see, if the season ends right this minute, the potential bracket, what it looks like. SAGU would face USAO Tuesday, 7 o'clock. So we'll keep everyone updated as to what matchups are going to happen next week in an exciting, what should be an exciting.
Actually, that's wrong. SAGU would be number 2 with a win. So if that was right now, they would be number 2.
Right. So we'll let you guys know what the matchups will be in what should be a very exciting SAGU Athletic Conference postseason tournament. But for now, we're going to go live courtside for our opening prayer, national anthem, and then, as always, the announcement of the starting lineups. Don't go anywhere. SAGU Athletic Conference matchup coming your way right here on the SAGU Sports Network.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask at this time that you would please stand, move your hats, as we honor God with an invocation. Then please remain standing and face the flag as we honor our nation with the singing of the national anthem, performed by SAGU Assistant Athletic Trainer Danielle Leonard. Heavenly Father, Lord, we thank you for today. We thank you for this time here. Lord God, I pray for these players and the officials that you protect them from all injury and all harm. Lord, I pray that you watch over the opposing team and us as well as we travel back home. We thank you for everything that you do in our lives. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And now the starting lineups for the Tigers. At guard, senior number 2, Cam Martin. At guard, freshman number 4, TJ Williams. At guard, junior number 10, Paul Ard. At forward, senior number 12, Kendrick Warren. And at forward, junior number 35, Jabril Osagi. Head coach of the Tigers is Tony Romero. And now the starting lineups for your SAGU Lions. At guard, he's a senior, number 1, Desmond Matter. At guard, freshman number 3, Cameron Hill. At guard, he's a senior as well, number 12, Josh Swearingen. At forward, sophomore number 24, Lance Tipton. And at forward, senior, number 40, Remington Mitchell. Head coach is Delton Hill. Assistant coach is Leonard Epps. And graduate assistant is Emmanuel Adoy.
Welcome back. There you have it, the starting lineups for the SAGU Lions and the Central Christian Tigers. A little bit of a different look tonight for the Lions. The seniors are getting a start. Josh Swearingen and Remington Mitchell, who typically do come off the bench, will both start this game tonight. And I say that lightly. Don't take anything away from the play of Remington Mitchell and Josh Swearingen. They could be starters on this team. It's almost interchangeable.
Well, if you ask Coach Delton Dill right now, he'd tell you he has 10 starters. He knows that he could go deep in any game with his top 10 players. He's not afraid to start any one of them.
Central Christian with the first possession. They did lose to the Lions earlier this season, although it was only by 3 points. 85-82 in early January. This ball off the hands of Desmond Metter. So Central Christian will keep possession. Driving, met by Metter. Cut off, has to kick it back out. Looking to work it down low here. Guarded by Mitchell. Mitchell with good defense, rebound brought in by Metter. Here comes Metter, gives it to Cameron Hill. Three-pointer on the way, no good, short. Rebound brought in by Paul Ard, the second. And then the pass offline intended for TJ Williams is going to be a turnover in SAGU ball. Cameron Hill kicks it down. Here's Mitchell, left-handed hook shot, no good. Tipped, almost went back up into the basket, but now up ahead. Here come the Tigers. Here's Williams driving, guarded by Hill. Remington Mitchell with good defense, but out of bounds. TJ Williams' foot comes down on that baseline.
Looks like the early game plan of the Tigers is just to take it at the big men of the Lions and try to get some easy paint points.
A turnover leads to easy points for the Tigers. Here is Swearingen up ahead, driving, layup, up and in. Josh Swearingen just always looks like he has such good control of his body.
He does. He can move himself in air at all four ways, north, south, east, or west. Makes him a big-time threat.
Here's Williams getting it over to Cam Martin. He's going to take a mid-range jumper. It's good over Remington Mitchell. Good shot to get it over the big man. Here is Swearingen. Going to drive, loses possession for a second, kicks it out. Here's Metter. They're going to reset here. 17 to shoot. Swearingen for three. It's good. Josh Swearingen, 2 for 2 to start the game. Gives the Lions a 1-point lead.
It's the Josh Swearingen show, and welcome.
On senior night, Josh Swearingen impressing. That ball saved for the time being. And the hook shot no good, follow no good. But Central Christian is going to keep possession. They lose it. They lose it right back to the Lions. Better spinning around everybody. Tough layup, no good. And then coming down with it, Kendrick Warren. Long two-pointer, no good. Rebound brought down by Mitchell. Here's Swearingen, good move. He's going to get fouled and go to the line here for two. Josh Swearingen trying to get going here early.
Yeah, and so the matchup looks like Central Christian has a bigger or has the advantage on the height side. They're a lot longer and much bigger all the way around, but that has not deterred the Lions from just taking it at them, or I should say Josh Swearingen, fearless wonder. He doesn't care. He's David and Goliath every time, and he lives by that. He loves it, loves the challenge. Most of the time he wins.
Timeout by Central Christian, their first timeout. Less than 4 minutes gone here in the game. They already burned one of their 6 timeouts here. Here is Swearingen going to the line here for two. First free throw, no good from Swearingen. Going to remain a 1-point game for the time being. Second shot is good from Josh Swearingen here on senior night. He's got 6 points early. Every single SAGU point has come off the hands of Josh Swearingen, and a whistle, offensive foul going against Central Christian. They're going to get 35 on the foul. Jabril Osagie, who is their leading scorer on the season. Tipton gets it over to Mitchell. Hands it off the Hill. Swearingen thought about the three. He's going to drive. Creates a little separation, maybe too much separation there, John. Offensive foul on Swearingen.
Yeah, a little too much of the extension of the arm there.
You got that left hand in there, and that'll draw a whistle almost every time, I would say.
Yeah.
Driving layup blocked by Remington Mitchell. TJ Williams brings it into the teeth of the defense, and Remington Mitchell says, hey, how are you?
Yeah, Williams not afraid to go at the big men either, much like Swearingen, but coming up short.
Good looking shot there by Central Christian off the hands of Cam Martin. And a three-pointer gives Central Christian the lead. Jalen Patello checks into the game, and they're going to do a little pick and roll action. Left-handed hook shot, no good, but Swearingen there to follow it up and in. Good hustle by Josh Swearingen. He's liking these starting minutes, John. He's liking it.
Yeah, he just likes minutes, period. And he does get a lot of them. I think it's just because he doesn't normally start is a misnomer of how much he plays.
Swearingen, deep three, good! Josh Swearingen!
That was 30, that was at least 35 feet. At least 35 feet.
Heat check early in this game. My goodness.
Fire on his head, NBA jam.
Woo. Another three here for Central Christian. That one's good. It's a three-point contest out here. TJ Williams, the lefty, knocking it home. Here's Hill. Use it for Tipton. Tipton's going to drive. Going to get blocked but fouled. Swearingen. Whew.
That is a long ways, ladies and gentlemen. And it was long, actually.
Whew.
Perfectly long.
So they're going to rule that foul was on the floor. No shots coming here for SAGU, even though Tipton was in the act of shooting. The foul was not actually on him,
Wow, he
inflicted
was
on him. It was on Patello down low. Here's Davis, checks into the game. Nifty spin move, but he's going to get nabbed for a travel. Looks pretty clean from up here. We'll get a good look at it here.
Oh, yeah,
he picked up
it
that
up.
pivot foot. Yep.
He traveled several times in that series.
Central Christian with a 2-point lead. Here's Williams, guarded by Davis. He's fouled. Wow, Davis was on an island. He got blown by. Whew.
Yeah.
TJ Williams he is quick.
He is, and he's just fearless going in there with the bigs.
Williams' first free throw short off the front of the iron, no good. And it stayed a 2-point game for the time being. Second free throw from Williams is good. Now 3-point game, 14-11. Here's Darren Sims. Sims leads it for Davis. Josh Kashila getting his first minutes of the game. Down low to Hill. Patello in the corner. He can't hit the three. Cameron Hill's going to take it. No good. In and out. Halfway down. Off the hands of Cameron Hill. Here's Williams using his speed to get ahead. Cannot hit the layup. And Kashila with the rebound. Davis was looking for Sims. Lost it for a second, but they keep possession. Sheila kicks it to Davis. 10 to shoot. Hook shot up and good.
Wow.
Darian Davis, some good low post offense. Good looking hook shot.
That was a great shot. Didn't know he had that in his bag.
Hard hits it wide open mid-range jump shot, no good. Sims with the rebound, that coming off the hands of Steve Kaminga. Here's Patello. And he's going to get called for a travel down low.
Yeah,
just drug that
drug the foot just a little bit.
Central Christian leading by 1. Coming up on 13 minutes left in the
great
first half.
feed.
Ard is able to get that easy look to fall, but that easy look coming off a beautiful dime by his teammate.
That itself looked like a try.
Good. It looked like also a good move by Hill, but he just missed the layup. Driving up ahead, out of bounds, lost control of it. That was Cam Martin. Yep, just lost possession. Going to be SAGU ball, and then a timeout here by the Lions. And it is their first. You put Josh Swearingen back in after this timeout. He did the bulk of your scoring there to start this first half, and he came out.
Well, yeah, but you can't depend on Swearingen to be. That's not how the team's built, and that's not really how they've been winning. Is just depending on one player to come out and dominate. Although Swearingen did have a great game against this team earlier on January 6th when SAGU went up to Central Christian, beat them by 3 with basically last second heroics, and Josh Swearingen was the hero with 27 points and I think 9 or 10 rebounds. Had a great game, so he's got confidence, but you still need the rest of your team to contribute here and got to get them started. So I don't know at this point you just put Swearingen back in just for the purpose of scoring. You got to get the rest of this team's got to score. He's not the only one he's not going to be able to carry the whole game.
Here is Kashila. Kashila, good pass to Davis. Finds Sims in the corner. Over to Farmer. Cody Farmer, his first three-point attempt of the game. No good. Rebound brought down by Antonio Daniels. Here is Daniels looking down low. What a catch there, deep in the paint. Can't hit the easy look, but he gets possession back. The turnaround jumper is good.
It makes the really tough shot.
Jalen Simpson. Kashila, floater, good. Josh Kashila has been just such a solid player all season long, and just a freshman is Josh Kashila. Bright future ahead of him here at SAGU.
Christian foul number 21, Jalen Simpson.
Here comes Darren Sims, guarded by TJ Williams. Kicks it out, Metter to Kashila. Kashila is going to take a three, no good. That ball off the Lions. It's going to stay with Central Christian. Boy, that did sure look like it came off the Tigers.
There was a lot of Tigers there.
Ooh, almost a steal for Kashila, but Williams with it now, off his own foot, but he's able to keep possession. 12 to shoot. Down low, here's Daniels. Nice pass, driving baseline, up and in. Good shot there by Jalen Simpson over Mitchell. Mitchell with it, gets it to Kashila, using the screen. Oh, almost a good feed down low. Farmer with it, they're able to reset, 10 seconds to shoot. Kashila cut off, looking for somewhere to go. 5 seconds to shoot now. SAGU's got to get a shot off. Sims driving, gets fouled. And he's going to go to the line here for 2. The Lions, we're not used to seeing them take the shot clock all the way down to 2 seconds.
A little different. It's good to see that kind of patience, though.
Sims is driving hard to the lane, and he gets fouled. Of course, got the chance for 2 shots here. And he hits the first.
That's a killer when you play great defense, force your offensive opponent to get down close to the end of the shot clock and then bail them out with a not so good defensive play to result in a foul.
Sims' second free throw is good. SAGU now trailing by 3. Central Christian, again on January 6th, the Lions walked away with a win against the Tigers, but Central Christian did have an 8-point lead at halftime. And the Lions battled all the way back and ended up winning by 3. Tight game for a team that's out of the playoffs.
Yeah, it was.
They can play well.
And they had a tight game against, just lost by 2 points last night to Texas Wesleyan.
Lance Tipton with a long 3.
Number 1 team in the conference.
Central Christian, don't let the standings fool you. They are a tough team to play. And here they're showing it. They are up 5 against the Lions. Sims diving for possession, and he's going to lose it. It's going to stay with the Lions. Couldn't quite see from that angle if it did come off Central Christian player. Here's Sims, 17 to shoot. Driving, kicking to Cameron Hill. 3-point shot on the way, no good. Rebound brought down by Antonio Daniels. Cam Martin kicking. Long 2-pointer is good.
Wow, great shot by the big man there.
Steve Kaminga with a long 2 and a timeout.
That's what you like to see from your big man. If you're going to play him up high, he needs to be a threat to be able to score up there, so it opens up some of the low post game. And they gave it to him, and he made the Lions pay on that shot.
Looking a little like a Joel Embiid. I don't know that. A little range being shown by the big man.
Yeah, I don't know that he looked like that.
Not quite that good, you mean?
Yeah, not nearly that good.
That is the Lions' second timeout, and they do find themselves down 7 here. And you see the little pick and fade 2-man game run there by the Tigers, and that's pretty offense, John. That is very pretty offense. Here come the Lions again, down 7. Here's Metter driving hard. He's going to get fouled. Go to the line for 2. Desmond Metter, one of the 3 seniors for the Lions. Just seems like he can get to the basket at will. If he wants to get down there, he will.
Yeah.
Very strong, very deceptively fast. Metter's first free throw is good. 6-point game. Metter's second free throw is good. 24-19 now. The Tigers lead the Lions. Here's Martin. Getting it down low to Daniels, kicking it across court. Mid-range jumper, good. Nice looking stroke there from Steve Kaminga. That's twice now he's been able to show a little bit of range as a big man.
Yeah, and they're getting open pretty easily. So they're doing good work offensively, distributing the ball all the way around, creating some holes in the Lions' defense. So they're getting easy open looks.
Unfortunately for the Tigers, that was Kaminga's second foul here in the first half, so he is come off the court for the time being. And Kendrick Warren will take his place. But Kaminga has played very well. A couple of makes on the offensive end. He's played well on defense. We'll see if that helps the momentum in the Lions' favor. 26-20 ball game. Lance Tipton has one more free throw coming his way.
7 fouls against the Tigers already. Just 2 fouls against the Lions.
Tipton's second free throw is long, no good. Remains a 6-point game. Down low, stolen away by Patello. They were trying to get it to Warren. Here's Tipton up ahead. Ooh, try to get it to Metter, but broken up that time by Antonio Daniels. Here's Hill, creates separation, goes back up and follows his shot and is able to get it to fall. Good job by Cameron Hill. Martin splits the defense and gets himself a nice, easy look at the basket. 28-22. The Tigers lead. Down low, here's Patello. Takes it back out to Hill. Metter swings it to Sims. Sims is going to take a three, no good. Cameron Hill tries to get the quick putback, no good.
Such a quick jump and a quick putback by Cameron Hill, being that he is a good bit smaller, giving up about 3 inches there. Really has a good feel for timing.
Deep pass looking for Warren. It's broken up. The Tigers will have 7 seconds to shoot here. Here's Ard, quick catch and shoot,
wow.
And it's good.
Shooting at a pretty good percentage for the team right now. Not missing too much.
Patello misses the left hand. He had a good look. He was deep in the paint.
Looked like he got smacked on the wrist there and it affected his shot.
Here's Martin. Hesitates and he knocks it down. The Tigers are shooting the lights out right now. Just can't seem to miss. Here's Hill. 32-22. They've opened up a 10-point lead. Hill drives the foul, and they're going to actually going to call him for a travel. He was looking for a foul.
Well, that's the game plan here is take the ball at the Tigers, try to force them into some foul trouble, which kind of they are now. It's working as far as that strategy goes. They're just not able to convert as well as the Tigers are on the Lions defense.
Here's Martin, guarded by Sims. And then he finds Williams. Williams 5 to shoot, driving. Scoop layup, no good. Rebound brought in by Metter. Metter up ahead. Behind the back, kicks it to Kashila. Gets it to Tipton. SAGU needs a score here, still down 10. Tipton loses it for a second, and now up ahead, and nobody to beat. And he's gonna lay it in. And Central Christian out to a big 12-point lead. Coach Deal not happy, pacing up and down the bench. Wondering what he has to do to stop this Tigers offense. Here's Sims.
Well, I know this is going to sound obvious, but
ooh, Josh Kashila with a good putback.
You got to play better defense, and right now the Tigers are breaking open, and they're just breaking apart the Lions defense. Lions D looks a lot sluggish, not a little, but a lot sluggish. Just not getting in front of the man and breaking, maybe going for some gambles a little too much, not sitting back comfortably in front of the player. And the ball movement by the Tigers is really getting the Lions out of sorts and creating holes so that when it gets around to the right guy, he's wide open. And then the killer is that they're hitting all their shots. So going at a really good percentage right now is the Tigers, and they're shooting. Good pass.
Down low, and that
a little bit lucky there.
Offense.
Kind of slid off his hand awkwardly, still scored it.
Good pass to Swearingen. Swearingen up and in. Swearingen hasn't played since he started this game out fast. And he gets a quick 2 points right there off the bench.
Well, he comes back in and picks up where he left off.
Deep three is good. Paul Ard the second.
What do you do when the team you're playing just cannot miss?
And then it looks like a piece of paper comes on the court. Maybe a armband or something snapped. Stop play, and that's going to be still SAGU ball, but down 13, 39-26. Man, Central Christian just can't seem to miss right now. Kashila loses it for a second. Gets it down low to Patello. Patello, left-handed hook shot is good.
And that's what he can do so well. I think the last time he tried that move, he did get fouled. They just didn't call it.
Stolen away. Here's Davis. Keeps it in bounds. Driving hard, layup up and in. The Lions cut it to single digits, 39-30. Here is Ard, guarded by Farmer. Swearinger broke on that one. Williams.
Oh.
Crazy shot, saved by Davis. Brings it up court. Davis is going to stop and shoot a three, no good. Patello with the rebound. Davis lost it. Two Lions were going after it. Kashila and Davis now up ahead. The pass could not be handled by TJ Williams. So the Lions take possession right back. Pass is on the money.
Yeah, it's a good pass. Just mishandled. Little Des Bryant there.
Here is Kashila. Gets it to Swearinger. Swearinger drives, gets it stripped. Patello saves it for the time being. The Lions have 13 to shoot. Farmer mishandles it. Layup nice and in. Ard is able to run the fast break well. Not really much of a defensive stand on the other end from Farmer. Here's Swearinger. Driving hard, layup no good. Patello can't get the rebound. It's brought in by Antonio Daniels. Here's Williams. Takes it over to Martin. 41-30. Back out to an 11-point game. Or 11-point lead, rather, for Central Christian. Oh, what a pass. Down low, Warren cannot finish.
Warren just did not expect that and didn't know what to do with it.
It was a good pass.
I mean, a guy of his size, man, he needs to jump up and jam it.
Swearinger for three, no good. Rebound brought in by Antonio Daniels, and the Lions continue to struggle from the field.
Well, I think they should consider themselves in a fortunate place to only be down 11 right now against a team that is shooting so well as the Tigers. It just going strong.
The Lions shooting under 40% from the field, while Central Christian shooting almost 57%.
Yeah, and 57% is strong. I mean, that is a very, very good percentage.
How about 100% from three-point land?
Yeah.
Central Christian, 4 for 4.
Yeah, there you go. And that's why I say the Lions should consider themselves in a good place to only be down 11 right now. So you just get your head back, get focused, be patient. Don't try to get it all back in just a minute. Be patient, work your way back into this game like you know you can.
And the Lions on the other end, 2 for 11 from three-point land. Not typically how they want to be shooting from the three-point line. They like the three ball, just not working for them tonight.
And it's hard to think that this Central Christian team, we had kind of mentioned it earlier on in pregame, and I know you and I talked about it, that this is a team you cannot take lightly. They've been in every game. They've just lost a lot of close games, and it's taken them out of contention for the tournament. But it's so odd to think this team is really good and could get in a Sooner Athletic Conference tournament and do damage.
Central Christian with possession now, leading by 11. Daniels gets it to Martin. He's guarded by Sims. They switch. Kashila now guarding Martin. Oh, what a pass to Warren. That ball somehow found its mark. I thought Martin may have been out of bounds, but it's going to be a shot clock violation regardless. Hard to tell from that angle, but it looked like he came down in bounds.
Well, I think that he was out of bounds, came back in bounds, but I don't know that he actually established himself in bounds.
Here's Kashila, gets it over to Hill. The Lions would love to cut this to a one single-digit game, rather. Here's Hill, getting it out to Davis. He fakes. Back to Hill, he's going to take the three, no good, misses badly. Swearingen saves it, back to Davis. He tried to go across court with it to Sims, but how about the hustle by Josh Swearingen?
Yeah, well, that's what you're going to get. I mean, it's 110%, 100% of the time.
Able to save it back to Davis, and then Davis elected to try to go cross court with it.
Yeah, bad choice there of what to do with that ball, but they were fortunate that the Tigers knocked it out of bounds.
Sims, the finger roll, no good. Rebound brought down by Daniels. And SAGU still cannot find a basket. Up ahead, here's Martin.
It's a lot of that is because of the good defense by the Tigers.
Warren with it now, leaves it for Ard. Ard, long two, no good. Swearingen with the rebound, long pass ahead to Davis. Davis, the floater, no good. And Martin with it now. And then a foul's going to be called on Josh Kashila as he was battling down low in the paint. With Antonio Daniels.
Second foul number 0, Josh Kashila.
Davis breaks that pass up. Get the ball down low. Antonio Daniels is able to make a nice finish through contact. 13-point ball game now, 43-30. The Tigers lead the SAGU Lions. Under a minute to play in the first half. Kashila's taking a lead, but he gets a piece of it. Warren did. Now up ahead, here's Martin. Nice pass down low. Daniels kicks it back out to Martin. And they're going to reset here. Daniels gathers, is going to get called for a travel. Down low. Get a good look at it
Let's
here.
see if we can see this. I didn't see the travel on the initial play. He preserved his bounce, his dribble. Maybe the referee thought he traveled before that bounce.
Here comes Cameron Hill. Checking back into the game is Jalen Patello. Cross-court pass, here's Hill driving. Blocked, Patello is there to clean it up though on the offensive board. Cameron Hill just hasn't been able to get anything going here. Just 2 points for the phenomenal freshman for the Lions. And now with no shot clock, the Tigers can take this down to the last possession. Here's Williams. Leaves it for Warren. Back to Ard. Ard's going to take a long three. It's good. Paul Ard II ends the first half with a dagger three-pointer.
Big time. That puts him down 14.
46-32, and that was a deep three.
He was feeling it, and that was the second one from that exact same spot that he hit. And if you go back to the history books, we mentioned January 6th. SAGU played up there in the Central Christian home territory and went in the halftime locker room down 8 and came back and found a way to win it. So maybe they will remember that.
Let's go inside the mind of assistant coach Leonard Epps. Kristen, down to you.
Thanks, Adam. Coach Epps, Central Christian put up a fight this first half. What's it going to take to come out with a win today?
We just got to play harder. So, I mean, that's what it's going to boil down to.
What will you be telling your guys in the locker room?
I'm going to talk to them about the 3 E's, energy, effort, and enthusiasm. We just got to come out and play with those 3 things.
Thanks for your time, Coach Epps. Back to you, Adam.
Thank you, Kristen. Thank you, Coach Epps. There you have it, 2 words. Play harder.
Yeah, well, or 3. He said the 3 E's, energy, effort, and enthusiasm, lacking all 3. And we had mentioned that a little bit earlier. The defense looked flat, and that's kind of the result you get, especially when a team comes out and is as hot as the Central Christian Tigers were.
Don't go anywhere. Second half coming your way with the Lions trailing by 14 to the Central Christian Tigers right here. Second half coming your way on the SAGU Sports Network.